Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Lately, I have been trying to learn machine learning, and in this journey, I have been going through Google's machine learning courses on their website. And you know what I found? I found a gem, guys. Google's ML course. Uh, so I went through the first chapter of the course, and it was pretty much the basics of machine learning, like what is machine learning, and types of machine learning, like supervised learning. Unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, and then generative AI. So firstly, we will take a look at supervised learning. But before that, we need to know what machine learning is. Machine learning is basically how we use machines to give us an output. We write functions, programs, basically multiple functions. This function, we write the logic. We write conditions. So basically, we set the rules, and based on this logic, we get the output. So now, when it comes to machine learning, no logic, no hard coded programming. We are giving so machine learning algorithms are ML algos are basically programs that can think and give an output. So basically, there are things called as machine learning models. They learn just like how humans learn. Example, not an example, actually, these machine learning models are dumb when they are created. But we have certain learning methodologies. Basically, we have devised these learning methodologies for these machine learning models to learn by themselves. Models to learn by themselves. So that is how it is. So ML models are basically mathematical functions. What we do is, you take a child, you give them, basically human brains are built for pattern recognition, right? So similarly for these models, we give certain data like input, output 1, input 2, output 2, input 3, output 3, input 4, output we don't give it, but that model would learn from the previous input and output values that we gave, and it will try to deduce a relationship between the input and the output, and based on that, for the fourth input, it will give us an output. It's as simple as that. So this process where it learns to predict the output, learning, this is called learning. So how they learn, there are 4 methodologies, like I have already mentioned. One is supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, and generative AI. So talking about this is supervised learning, guys. Basically you give input and it learn to predict the output. Unsupervised learning, so basically what happens is you give it certain data sets, and it will learn to categorize that data set. This is one data set, this is one data set, this is one data set. What will happen, it will learn to categorize them, and what we do is we take that categorization and we label them, we label them. We label it, guys. That is how it is. That is how it is. That is called unsupervised learning. And there is also something called as reinforcement learning. So this is basically, you have a human, okay? You tell them that they do something on their own. Example, they help people, which is a good act. So you are the watcher. You watch them. If they do something good, you will give them rewards like 10 rupees. They are helping others. They are teaching people good activity, so you give them 10 rupees. They are working hard for their family, good activity, 10 rupees. They get angry, you penalize them. So reinforcement learning is also similar to it's a reward based learning system. You have a model, and that model would do something on its own, and you would tell the model that, hey, it's a good, I mean, you would reward the model if it did good, you would penalize the model if it did bad, and at the end of the training, the model will try to arrive at what do you call it, the model will try to arrive at reward policy. It will draft reward policy for itself. So based on that, that is what is called as reinforcement learning. And there is generative AI. Basically, the generative AI is not a type of learning, but it is a type of AI. I'll tell you what it does. It can take one form of input and convert it to another form of output. Example, it can take text as input, give text as output. It can take text as input, it can give image as output. It can take text as input, it can give video as output, it can take image as input, it can give text as output, it can take image and text as input, it can give video as output. Okay, you get this? So this is what it's called. These are called as generative AIs, guys. So basically, generative AI models, their names are usually like text to text model if it takes in text and outputs text, text to image model, text to video model, image to text model, image and text to video model. That is how the naming is. So this is what we have learned for today, guys. In the next video, I will teach you about some pre-work and prerequisites required for perceiving advanced